Would you like to introduce yourself to our audience, right,
Yeah,
as to what your
definitely.
role is?
Hi, everyone. My name is Ram Trachur. I head the global semiconductor market strategy for Henkel Corporation.
So when I looked at your website, this term co-engineering kept popping up, very interesting phrase. So what does it mean with respect to, ATMP, OSAT, IDM, substrate maker, etc.?
Yeah, so the co-engineering aspect is mainly our call to be a collaborative partner with our customers, because we realized early on that just us innovating on materials, following specs, is not going to help solve the problems for our customers. So we really want to take a collaborative approach in problem solving. So maybe I can highlight two examples of co-engineering. One in, I would say, traditional wire bond packaging for like a power module device, and the other one is in advanced packaging for an AI device. And though these two are two different material categories. So in power modules, we are now developing pressure-assisted sintering material to enable a die-to-sub sintering and substrate-to-base plate sintering, or large area sintering. So here, we're coming out with a new category of materials called copper-based pressure-assisted sintering materials. So whenever we come out with these new material categories, we have to engage pretty much the whole ecosystem. A customer is a very important piece, a central piece of this. We engage the tool suppliers who help us test our materials, develop the processes. We engage the lead frame suppliers or the substrate makers, because we need to attach to different interfaces in the substrates. And we also engage testing partners, because often these power modules need to go through power cycle testing and the special capabilities that we need to engage. So multi-parties, we collaborate together and bring a solution to the market. And not just that, because power module makers now are part of a global ecosystem. There's large companies in China, in Europe, in Asia, ex-China, that are all involved. Now we also have to develop capabilities at multiple locations for this interface and really collaborate at all these different geographical regions. So that is one example. And the other example I want to highlight is in our advanced packaging, which involves the development of wafer level and panel level liquid compression molding materials. These are new classes of materials now used to encapsulate 2.5D and 3D package structures at both the 2.5D assembly level and also interposer level. So when we develop materials like this, we often encounter challenges not just to process the material using an equipment. So obviously, we'll have to work with equipment players, but we'll also need our customer support to validate, hey, whether the process we develop is actually defect-free in their inspection, in their electrical testing. So we depend on the customer. And also we depend on our co-material suppliers, because this liquid compression molding material often touches other categories of materials like polyimides, for example. So we need to ensure compatibility. We need to ensure compatibility in back grinding processes. So it's kind of a whole ecosystem working together to collaboratively, to provide a solution for our customer.
Should the team connect with Henkel's team, right? At the R&D stage or the manufacturing stage of the overall silicon life cycle?
Yeah, so normally our customers like to stick with the bill of materials that was originally instituted when the first manufacturing happened. There is a lot of stickiness of BOM in semiconductor packaging. So as a material supplier, we'd like to engage very early on, especially if a customer is making new product introductions, new design changes that impact package architecture. We'd like to involve early on in the design so we can understand what are the materials we need to develop or that can cater the new design parameters. So often we engage during the design stage, but there are also instances during manufacturing, the customer may seek incremental opportunities for improving either the product performance or the manufacturing efficiency. And there are opportunities where even we engage with the integration team or the process development team at a later stage to offer incremental improvements.
So customers can call your team and expect them to help them with process improvement or even cost reduction, etc.
Totally. All of our customer pain points are things that we like to resolve, be it operational challenges, be it total cost of ownership challenges, or very challenging innovation problems that brings a new material into the market. These are all within our capability to address.
So does that mean that the typical point of entry is generally the R&D or the new product development teams in the semicon ecosystem?
That is correct. In most cases, we want to be in at the early stage when the customer needs the material. And if I look inside a customer's organization, there are many different teams. It could be a materials qualification team. And in parallel, there may be a process development team. And then after that could be a package integration team, which will in the end hand over to manufacturing, obviously passing the gates of purchasing and other key decision makers. So in the early NPI stages, it's mostly material testing team and the process development team or package development team that we interact with.
Ram, thank you very much for taking your time. Thank you for sharing all your knowledge and expertise with us and our audience. I hope they have been updated well with respect to what's new in the semicon packaging ecosystem and the various innovations they can expect from Henkel, right? And if they have any doubts, queries, or feedback, I invite them to post them on our channel, and we'll share them with the Henkel team and get them replied to as soon as possible.
Yeah, again, thank you, Rahul, for having me today. I really appreciate the opportunity to engage with you here and look forward to participating in the semiconductor ecosystem in India. Thank you, everyone.